What's up everyone? Welcome to the lesson on Alibaba. We're going to go over what is Alibaba and then how do we use Alibaba. So what is Alibaba? I'm sure you guys all know that most of the world's products are made in China, and Alibaba is a Chinese website and it's a wholesale marketplace for buyers looking to purchase large quantities of products at the lowest price. So we use Alibaba because we can negotiate directly with manufacturers, we can create custom products, and we can do this at significant cost savings. The first thing you're going to do is go to alibaba.com. So once you're on alibaba.com, you're going to come here and you're going to type in what you're searching for. I'm just going to use garlic press as an example today. Now right now, products is chosen. That means when I search, it's showing me a bunch of listings with a bunch of different garlic press products. Now, when I search on Alibaba, I don't usually use this method of searching. And the reason is, when I'm searching like this, all these, there could be one manufacturer with 10 different listings. And if I was to contact the manufacturer like this, hit contact supplier and message them, then I could be messaging the same manufacturer and over again, which wouldn't be professional. So what I like to do is go to alibaba.com and then I switch this to manufacturers. So I'm just going to type in garlic press. And now I see the manufacturer of garlic press products. And typically, one manufacturer doesn't have more than one listing. It's rare for you to come across a manufacturer that has multiple listings, but when you're searching by product, you can have one manufacturer with 10 different listings. So that's the first step when you go to Alibaba. The next thing I want you to notice is that all these search results are verified manufacturers. And what verified manufacturers are, it's a program where third-party companies go to a supplier's warehouse to check to see if they are who they say they are. Think of it as an extra layer of protection or social proof. Now here you can see this manufacturer is verified, and this one is as well, and this one is as well. So they have this badge if they're verified. The next thing you want to look at is trade assurance. Think of trade assurance as an extra layer of protection. It's like the supplier has insurance. Now, to be eligible for trade assurance, you have to make payment to the supplier through the Alibaba platform. And it's very important to have a solid purchase order contract, because if there's a dispute between you and the manufacturer, Alibaba is going to come in and check all the facts and decide who should be paid out and who shouldn't. And we're going to show you how to build out a purchase order agreement in future lessons. We're going to go ahead and click on trade assurance. Now, all the suppliers are verified and they also have trade assurance. We want to try to find suppliers with pictures of the exact product that we're looking for. For example, let's say I was looking for this type of garlic press. This supplier carries it. This supplier carries it. This supplier carries it. So does this one. When you see the exact picture of the product that you're looking for, chances are that that manufacturer makes that exact product that you're looking for. But if you can't find manufacturers for the exact product that you're looking for, you want to find products that are similar to yours. If I don't see the product that I'm looking for in the listings, I'll click into a supplier's store and see exactly what they carry. And you can click on visit store over here, then go on products over here. This is the supplier's catalog. You can scroll down and you can see that they have multiple pages of products over here. These are the categories. And over here, you can search this supplier's store. So I'm going to search for garlic press. I can see that this supplier carries 2 types of garlic presses. Now, just because they only have 2 types of garlic presses uploaded, doesn't mean that they don't carry other types of garlic presses. You can always contact them. But when you see a supplier with the exact picture of the product that you're looking for, it's highly likely that they carry that product. The next thing I want you to look at is how long the manufacturer has been selling on Alibaba. So right under the name, it shows how many years they've been selling on Alibaba. This one's 3 years, 1 year. Now, we like to work with manufacturers that have been selling on Alibaba for at least 5 years. And if you can't find any, then maybe take it down to 3, but I would not work with any manufacturers that haven't been on Alibaba for at least 3 years. Some of these manufacturers have also been in business for a lot longer than they've been on Alibaba. And you can see that by clicking onto their profile. And if we scroll down, we can see that this company was registered in 2016. What that could mean is that they were selling domestically, but then they realized that there's an opportunity to expose themselves to more consumers if they were on Alibaba. So they decided to sign up with Alibaba 3 years ago. The next thing I want you to do is download this report right here. Now you're going to have an Alibaba account. So just make an Alibaba account and then download this report. Once you download the report, I want you to open it up and it's going to look something like this. Scroll down and find the business type. over here. And there's three options that it could be. It could be manufacturer, trading company, or combine. And combine is both a manufacturing company and a trading company. Now, manufacturers, they can have more control over the whole production process. They source the materials, they control the quality, and to an extent, they can control the price. Obviously, they have to pay for the materials and their employees and all the other costs associated with manufacturing, but to an extent, they control the price. And with trading companies, they're a middleman. What they do is they buy the product from a manufacturer and then sell it to a buyer. They can't customize products as much because they're buying it in bulk and selling it to multiple buyers. Now, from my experience, I've been able to get better prices from a manufacturer directly than a trading company. And if they're combined, what you want to do is find out what products that they manufacture and what products are they trading. The next thing I want you to look at is their main products. So you can use this little tip here, go control find. I'm on a PC. I'm not sure what it is on Mac, but I'm sure you guys can figure it out. And just search main and you'll jump to the main product section. And the main products is what this company specializes in. So this company specializes in stainless steel cutlery, flatware, kitchen tools, and bareware. And I'm not sure what that is. Barware. Bareware. Sounds good. Okay, so these are the company's main products. And that means that this company specializes in these products. When you work with a company that specializes in a specific product and it matches the product that you want to sell, that means they're highly knowledgeable. They make a lot of that product and their quality is probably going to be better if it's one of their main products. The next thing I want you to do is scroll up and check the reviews. Just like Amazon, Alibaba has reviews for its suppliers. So just click on this. And you can see the reviews that customers have left for the supplier. Now, over here you can see that there's been 129 reviews and it's 4.8 out of 5 star, which is really good. You can also click over here and see the transaction history. You have a lot of customers in the US and the UK and Canada. And suppliers that deal with countries like US, Canada, and Western Europe, they have a higher quality standard. So it's a good thing if a supplier has mostly US or Canadian or Western European countries as their clients. Now I want you to go back. And you're going to scroll down. And you're going to see the main markets for the supplier. And like I said, North America and Western Europe have higher quality standards. So if the supplier deals with those parts of the world, they probably have a higher quality product. Now, one more thing I want you to notice is that when you're on a supplier's page, they have images and videos that are verified and some that aren't verified. The ones that are verified, they have the verified logo on it. They have been checked by a third-party company, whereas the ones that haven't been checked. So it's just something to be aware of. Now, what we're going to do is go back to the search results page. And we're going to try to find 30 or 40 suppliers that meet all the criteria that we talked about today. So when you find a supplier that met all the criteria that we went through today, you want to hit this heart button. And what that does is it puts them in the favorites list. You're not always going to be able to find 30 or 40 suppliers, but the reason why you want to find as many as possible is because the bigger the pool of suppliers to choose from, the more likely it is that you're going to get the product for the price you want, and you're going to be able to find the highest quality product. So with some products, you're only going to be able to find 20 suppliers, but that's okay. I mean, just try to find as many as you can. You don't have to go overboard and try to find 50 or 60 or 70, at least 20 on the low end. And you can do as many as you want, but I would say 40 on the high end. So next, after you put all these in your favorites, and obviously I haven't checked into these, I'm just using these as an example, you're going to go back to the main Alibaba page and make sure you have an account, because if you don't have an account, you can't put them in your favorites. So sign up for an Alibaba account, and then we're going to go hover over this little human, go on favorites. And now there's nothing in the favorites right now, but that's because we're under products. We want to go under suppliers. And we can see that the suppliers we put in our favorites are right here. What we want to do is create a new group. I'm just going to name it garlic press. Can't put any spaces or anything in here or else it won't work. So just make sure there's no spaces. Now I'm going to move these suppliers into the garlic press folder. And the reason why I'm doing this is because when you have 30, 40, 50 products that you're doing, it's going to get very disorganized. So you want to keep things as organized as possible. I'm also doing this because I can just click on this and message all the suppliers in the folder by hitting this button. Now, Alibaba might mark you as spam and not allow you to do this over and over again, but you might be able to get like 15, 20 messages out like that, and that saves you time. Just hit contact supplier. So once you hit contact supplier, you're going to end up on a page like this, and we're going to send out a message to them. Now we have another video where we tell you what to type in here, but I just want you guys to know that this is where you come. Once you have all your suppliers picked out, you want to have at least 30 to 40 suppliers picked out. And once you have them all picked out, you come here, type the message here, add the attachment, and we're going to show you all the stuff in another lesson. But you're going to have basically a product requirements document that's going to attach here and the initial message that you're going to send out to these suppliers.